Good evening, everybody. How's everyone doing today on this wonderful Wednesday evening? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had a wonderful and positive day today and has been having a wonderful and positive week so far. Always remember, try to stay positive, be positive, do positive, get positive results. If we give off positive vibes to someone else, that could really make their day, could make their week, could make their year. You never know what a person's going through. So it's always good to be kind and just keep our heads up and just keep a positive mindset and just keep positive vibes going and keep spreading the positive vibes. Because like I said, someone that's going through some things may get a whiff of your positive vibes, and hey, it may turn their whole entire world around. We never know. Never know what a person's going through. A lot of people can hide behind a smiling face, so we never know what's going on. All right. Hope everybody is going to have a wonderful Thanksgiving tomorrow. I know I'm going to try to have the best Thanksgiving. I always try to have the best Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving and Christmas, man. I always try to have, those holidays be positive, be around your family, friends, have fun, laugh, joke, talk about old times, All right, so I decided to go ahead and do this video, and I had it on my mind when I was actually putting Jasmine's transmission together this past few days. So let's get into it, and I'm going to show you guys what I had on my mind, and I figured I would share this with y'all just in case somebody runs into this issue. This is on a 4EAT transmission, automatic transmission, also called the 4AEL transmission. So, all right, so we're going to get right into this. All right, so I noticed when I was taking this bell housing apart, right? And as you can see, this is the old bell housing. This is the one that came off of the transmission, and I swapped it out with the one I had, our spare transmission. But so I discovered there are 8 O-rings in this bell housing. One here, one here, one here, and one here. That's 4. And then you got one here, one here, one here, and one here. So that's 8 total. So you got to make sure when you pull this bell housing loose, make sure that those O-rings are in place and make sure they don't drop inside the transmission nowhere. Just make sure those 8 O-rings are in place. And then once you have verified that all of them are in place, go ahead and replace them. If you ever get this far in the transmission, you should have a transmission rebuild kit that has those 8 O-rings in it. I have a few. I actually got quite a few of them from kits I've gotten from Pat at Level 10 and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely guys, pay close attention to these O-rings and make sure that you have them, because I can tell you, man, if you lose one of those and you put this case back on, if you put this bell housing back on the transmission, the other half of the transmission case, you're gonna have a problem. So these ports are married to your accumulators. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, you got an accumulator right here on the bottom corner of the transmission, and then you have 3 at the top. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. And also, when you remove those accumulators, they have caps, and they have springs, and they have little valves. So you have to make sure when you pull one accumulator, keep that cap, spring, and valve together. If you mix them up, you're going to have problems. Every spring has a different tension on it. So when you pull one, keep that cap, spring, and valve there. Pull 2, cap, spring, valve here. Spring, accumulator 3, cap, spring, valve there. And then accumulator 4, same thing. Cap, spring, valve. You want to keep everything together, because if you do not, I can promise you, you're not going to be a happy camper if you get them mixed up at any time. So if you ever have to pull the bell housing off of a 4EAT transmission and or a 4AEL transmission. Now this right here is a 4EA. This is a 4EAL. This comes out of a Kia Rio. First generation Kia Rio 2001 through 2005. And as you can see, it's the same transmission as the 4EAT, bolts right up. So yeah. So basically 4AEL was basically the Mazda version, and then of course 4EAT is the Ford version. Same transmission. But yes, make sure you keep a close eye on these 8 O-rings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yes, make sure that you keep track of those O-rings. If you lose one, putting the case back, putting the bell housing back on the case, you're in trouble. And remember, if you remove your accumulators, keep them together. Cap spring valve, cap spring valve, cap spring valve, cap spring valve. Sing a little song to yourself. Cap spring valve, cap spring valve. If that's what you got to do to remember, it is what it is. But I just wanted to basically jump on real quick, guys, and let you guys know about that, because I discovered it myself. When I pulled the bell housing off. This is not like pulling a manual apart. These automatics have little secrets hidden. So, like these little O-rings and little seals and stuff like that. You got to be mindful, be careful. And also, this, your idler gear and your pinion here, there's a seal right there. There's a seal here on there. Let me see if I can get this up to show y'all. I don't know if this thing will let me pull it up or not. We're going to see. We're going to see, y'all. I think it'll let me pull it up. Let's see. Because it's got seals on the other side of that, too. Thing ain't going to let me pull it up, y'all. I was going to show y'all the seals on here, too. That's one side. Can I get this side up? Yeah, I think I got it. Almost. I don't know if I'm going to do this with y'all. And hold this and pull this up. It's going to be a task. Alright, I think I got it. Hey, we got it. Okay. Alright, cool. So, when you flip that over, alright, so this is called your idler gear, and this is called your pinion. So be sure that you replace these seals as well. That's a rubber seal right there, and that's a nylon seal right here. And then when you flip it over, there is a nylon seal right here as well. So make sure you guys don't miss those. If you pull one of these apart, pull the bell housing off, make sure you replace these 3 seals. One being right here, and then flip it over. Oh! And then 2, and then 3. So make sure you replace those 3 seals on this setup here. If you don't, you're going to be upset. Put this all back together, and then you're like, uh-oh, I didn't replace the seals. Yeah, so if you remove this, if you take this off, you take this, if you take this gear assembly out, uh-oh, something just fell, piece of metal. So just remember, if you take this gear assembly apart, replace that nylon seal, replace this nylon seal, and replace that rubber seal. And then you won't have any issues. Alright, well that basically concludes this video. Oh wait, one more thing. Wanted to point this out, right? So, I forgot to take the plug out of the other transmission. Maybe I can lift that one up and show y'all. Alright, so see this right here?